Hello everyone, welcome to iQuanta. So let's continue with our iLRDI series, and today's set is from CAT 2022, third slot, fourth set. This set is regarding there are only four neighborhoods in a city: Levmisto, Tiremisto, Pesmisto, and Kitmisto. During the onset of a pandemic, the number of new cases of a disease in each of these neighborhoods was recorded over a period of 5 days. On each day, the number of new cases recorded in any of the neighborhoods was either 0, 1, 2, or 3. The following facts are known, so some information has been given. So what do we have? We have four different neighborhoods and 5 different days, four cases recorded. Again, we need a table to write down all the information. So the table should look like this: days, neighborhoods, and total cases in this city. It says there was at least one new case in every neighborhood on day 1. At least one new case. So on day 1, 1 plus, 1 plus, 1 plus, 1 plus. So this must be 4 plus. Now it says on each of the 5 days, there were more new cases in Kitmisto than Pesmisto. So in Kitmisto, every day there were one more case, like more cases in K rather than P. So it will be 2 plus. So overall in city, it will be 5 plus cases on day 1. Next, it says the number of new cases in the city in a day kept increasing during the 5-day period. So these are in increasing order. These values are in increasing order. The number of new cases on day 3 was exactly one more than on day 2. So total number of cases will be x plus 1 here if this is x. This is x. Now, next it says the maximum number of new cases in a day in Pesmisto was 2. So in Pesmisto, in any day, maximum is 2, and this happened only once during the 5 days. So we have this only once. 2 happened only once. Now, Kitmisto is the only place to have 3 new cases on day 2. On day 2, Kitmisto have 3 new cases, but not other. So in these neighborhoods, they are not 3 cases. Now it says the total number of new cases in Levmisto, Tiremisto, Pesmisto, and Kitmisto over the 5-day period were 12, 12, 5, and 14. So these total number of cases 12, 12, 5, and 40. So total number of cases in the city over the 5 days will be 12 plus 12, 24 plus 5, 29 plus 14, which is 43. So total number of cases over the 5 days in city is 43. Now what do we know about Pesmisto? Maximum is 2. Total number of cases is 5. How can we achieve 5? We can achieve 5 by taking exactly 2 ones, and rest must be 1 or 0. So the only way in 5 days this is possible is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0. This is the only possibility for Pesmisto. Now in case of K, the total number of cases are 14 in 5 days. Maximum number of cases in any day is 3. So how do we achieve 14? So it must be 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. And for 12, how do we achieve 12, where maximum is 3 and minimum is 0? It's possible that 4 days have 3 and 1 day have 0 cases, or it's also possible that 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, or it's also possible if there are 2 cases where we have 3 and 3, then remaining added up to 6. So that would be 2 plus 2 plus 2. So this is how we can achieve 12, either this case or this case or this case, right? Now, Next, if we talk about city, what could be the maximum number of cases in a city in any particular day? So we know that in case of P, maximum is 2, other can be maximum 3. So even if we take 3, 3, 3 and 2, maximum would be 11 here, right? So if we take this one as 11 maximum, then this one would be maximum as 10. Next must be 9, then next must be 8, and then 7. These we have taken maximum number of cases. If you add all this, we get 18 plus 18, 36 plus 9, 45. But we know that total number of cases is 43. How can we achieve 43? So the only possibility, if you increase 11 to 10, so 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6, the maximum number of cases in this scenario will be 16 plus 16, 32 plus 8. It can only be 40. So this is not possible. Now remember, I am taking consecutive numbers not because it says in the question, it's not given in the question that these numbers are consecutive. I'm just taking numbers maximum possibility. If maximum is 10 or maximum is 11, what will be total maximum? That's why we are taking consecutive. It's not necessary. So what do we know? We know that there must be 11. The maximum number of cases must be 11. It cannot be 10. It cannot be 9. So on day 5, it must be 11. Now, we know that 10 plus 11 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 is 45. How can we achieve 43? We must decrease 2, right? We can take this as 7 plus 6, 11 plus 10 plus 9 plus 7 plus 6 is equal to 43. Or we can make it 11 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 5 is equal to 43. Now we are not going to consider this case. Why we are not going to consider this case? Because in day 2 and day 3, the difference is only 1. So that's why we are not going to consider this case. Number of cases on each particular day we have already. So let's try to find it out. The rest of the values, this must be 5, this must be 8, then 9, and then 10. Now again, as we have started, how do we get 11? Only possibility is when every other neighborhoods got 3 cases, but P got only 2 cases. Now we cannot put 2 anywhere. It's not 2. It's not 2 because we know that 2 is maximum and it's only once, right? So how do we achieve 10? So this can be maximum as 1. So rest must be 3. 3, 3, 3, right? And if we talk about day 1, how do we achieve 5? So that's only possible when we take this as 1, 1, 1 and 2. That's the only possibility to get 5 because it's given in the question that there was at least 1 new case in every neighborhood on day 1. That's why we have to take this case. We cannot take 0. Now we already have 2 ones, right? 2 ones. And in case of 5, we have taken 2, 1, 1. Now we can put 0 and 1 here. Now what can we say about this 12? How do we achieve this 12? We have 3, we have 1. So we can simply discard this case, right? We can simply discard this case. The only case possible is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Now 3, there must be 3 times 3. We cannot put 3 here, so it must be 3 in these 2 cases. Rest it must be 2 and 2. In case of K also, we have 3 times 3, not 3 times 3 and 1, 2, right? How do we achieve 14? It's 4 times 3 actually. So this is 3 plus 2. So we have already taken 3 times 3 and 1, 2. So the remaining will only be 3. Now we got 9. So this must be 0. 4 plus 3 is 7. This must be 1. Now we got everything figured out. This is 12, this is 12, this is 5, and this is 40. Now we know the number of cases on every day on each neighborhood. Now we can solve these questions very easily. What best can be concluded about the total number of new cases in the city on day 2? On day 2, it's 8. Option B. Next, what best can be concluded about the number of new cases in Leominster on day 3? Leominster on day 3, it's 3. Exactly 3. Option A. On which days did Westminster not have any new case? Again, it's day 3. Only day 3. Which of the two statements below are necessarily false? Statement A. There were 2 new cases in T on day 3. T day 3. It's 3. So definitely this is false. Statement B says there were no new cases in Westminster on day 2. Day 2 Westminster had 1 case. Again, this is false. So both statement A and B are false. Option B is correct. Last question, question number 5. It says, on how many days did Leominster and Termisto have the same number of new cases? So as you can see, all the 5 days L and T have same number of new cases. So answer is option B, which is 5. So in this set, we have seen that these 43, how we are achieving 43 is the most important part. That was 11 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 5. And this is important. We have seen over the time in many sets, CAT use this concept exactly. Where what's the minimum possible, what's the maximum possible, and how many cases of those are possible. Whenever you have been given some values and you need to find their sum, okay, their sum has been given, you must try how to get that sum, how many cases are possible. Otherwise, it would be a difficult set. And if you crack this, that's a very easy set, as it was. So I hope you understood the solution. Thank you.